dear participants. I'm so happy to be here, and I see a lot of New Year wishes coming in the chat. So yes, a very happy, a very fit, very fruitful 2024 to all of you. So what I want you to do is, when you hear artificial intelligence, what comes to your mind? Okay, this is your question. I want you to put it in the chat right away. When I say, so when you heard about the session on artificial intelligence and its productivity, artificial intelligence has been going on in discussion since 3-4 years. At okay, chat GPT, robos, okay, computer behaving as human. Wow. Robo movie, you can think about Rajnikant. Oh, very nice. We have Rajnikant fans here. Bots, intelligent machines like humans. Turing test, okay. Bot machine taking over human intelligence. I don't know. Because of machines, our intelligence is going. I don't know. Machine is not taking our intelligence. We are giving our intelligence, it seems. But okay, that's joke. Just joking. Androids, experts, AI being productive, time saver. Okay. So you think, when I say AI, you think about time save. Okay. Automation, co-pilot, replicate function of human neuron into machines. Wow, that's very biotech, huh? Biotech. Very nice. Machine learning, deep learning, innovative. Okay, keep your responses coming in. And thank you. I really want this to be. I love this group. Very active, very on their fingertips. So that's amazing. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go through a very small PPT. PPT is not the big part here. We are going to explore some tools as well. And let's see how those tools will be more fruitful for you, and then we can discuss in the end about how you are going to use these tools. Okay, so let me start by sharing my screen, and before that, hold on a second. Okay, so we are going to look at AI enhancing productivity. So very important, AI is not the future of technology. Okay, see, technology has been evolving since the calculator was invented, right? So AI is not the future of technology, but it is because of artificial intelligence, our technology is shaping our future. Okay, so it is AI is also a technology, and it is going to help us shape our future in a proper way. So we are going to see tools, some tools that were already there, now we started using it, and some tools which are fairly new. All right. So, but before that, as an organization, any new tool, not only AI, the screen that you see here is anything new that comes into the industry. It has to go through a journey. Okay. The first step is, I'm just going to spend like 10 minutes. You can see on screen, you can understand by yourself as well. I'm just going to spend 5 minutes here. That anything that new comes into the industry, comes into learning, the first step has to be the awareness. Second becomes the skill acquisition. So awareness about AI. The first question that I asked, awareness about AI, you all gave me some important points that you were aware of. The second step becomes a skill acquisition. You have come to today's session to acquire some skills in AI that can help you in productivity. You might have attended other sessions. You might attend some YouTube videos. You might see some LinkedIn learning videos, right? So you're trying to acquire skill. Then you try to strategize. Okay, fine. I have learned this tool today. How am I going to apply it in my work? So I create a plan. I create a strategy, right? Strategy though we made a very beautiful plan. But the most important step becomes the implementation of the strategy. You can plan for 6 years, but you don't implement that plan is of no use. So when whatever you are learning today, it is very important for you to plan how you're going to use it, and then use it and you share with us. You can share with Ekta saying that how this tool helped you, or how this tool could, or a different tool that you used that was better than the tool that we're going to do today. Fair enough. And that is where you evaluate a technology or strategy or anything. You have to evaluate whether that works for you or that doesn't work for you. Once things start working for you, then it becomes a full integration. Of course, nothing is permanent, constant. You have to continuously improve that. And then future monitoring, of course, has to be there. And then boom, it becomes a habit for you, right? For example, earlier when we used to get up, when we didn't have phones, we used to get up, we used to wash our face, then we used to do our routine work. Now, before anything else, before anything else, we open our eyes and actually, without opening our eyes, we search for our phone like this. We search for our phone, we see, oh, this time, and then we start looking at our messages, right? This has become a habit for us. Similarly, any tools that you learn either today, later, you might have learned earlier, how to make it a habit is through this journey that it has to pass. Okay, so why I spend time on this is because today, whatever awareness you will get of tools, whatever skill that you acquire about how using that tool, in the end, we will discuss about strategy and implementation plan of those skills and awareness. So are you ready? Are you ready to get new skill and plan how to use it? Great. Thank you. I see so many yeses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's start our exploration. Like I said, I have a very small PPT. PPT is not very important, but I wanted you to have a mindset that today, whatever we're going to learn, we are going to plan on implementation, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a demo before we get into actual tools. This tool is called Canva. How many of you are aware of Canva? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you are aware of Canva? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs down, okay. No problem. If you're not aware also is okay, okay? Okay, I'm getting a lot of thumbs up and some thumbs down or no idea also. No problem. Great. So now I'm going to show you some magic in Canva, okay? Thank you. All right. Now, this is a very long paragraph on impact of AI on various industries, okay? If in my presentation, I put such a long paragraph, who is going to read it? As a trainer, I am not going to read it, okay? It is very long. Now, there is something called as, so if you see, sorry, when I click on text, there's something that appears here. It is called magic write. Okay, so in Canva, we have some feature called as magic write. I click on magic write and it gives me, I can summarize the text. I can rewrite the text. I can make it more fun. I can make it more formal or sprinkle fairy dust. Sprinkle fairy dust is it becomes fancy. So yeah, I love Canva. Thank you, Bhanu. Even I love Canva. Okay, so suppose I want to make the text more fun. So let's click on more fun. And it's loading. Let's see. Now, just see. AI, artificial intelligence, isn't just a sci-fi flick fantasy anymore. It's already shaking up and stirring the pot of different industries. Do you see the language here? The language became more fun, more interesting, and more engaging, right? I can also make it shorter. I can summarize. So I can make it shorter. It became shorter. Do you see this? I'm not doing anything. I'm just clicking buttons here and the magic right is happening. I know it sounds very magical. It is AI working in the background. And now after my writing magic right, I want to make it more fun again. So let me try that. So AI is like a superhero transforming industries left, right, and center. How much would you like if this happened on your PPT automatically? How much would you like it? Come on. I want you to if you like it, put a heart. If you like, okay, put a thumbs up. Oh, nice. Awesome. Great. Thank you. I see so many hearts. There's so much of okay, okay. Okay, Abbas, no problem. Okay, okay. We'll see something else. I hope you can send a heart at that time. Amazing. Thank you. All right. So this is just like a trailer before the movie. I just wanted to show one small button on Canva that can help you transform the experience. We are going to explore different tools and let's get going. Okay. So the first tool that we are going to explore, so we are going to explore Bard. It's a step brother of Chat GPT. I'll get into details about Bard. We're going to look at some tool called Scribe. It's a Chat GPT feature. You're right, Kumar. It is true. Canva has integrated with Chat GPT in that sense. So yes, it is. It is a Chat GPT feature. But the best part it happens directly in Canva. So we are sorted, right? Okay, we are going to look at these four tools today, step by step. So let's get started. First, we look at Bard. Okay, so Bard is a artificial intelligence. It's a generative AI developed by Google. Okay, why I am taking Bard and not Chat GPT is because one, Chat GPT. So see, main reason is Chat GPT. Whatever information Chat GPT gives, it is through random resource without any verification, without any, I would say, backup. It can generate pseudo cases as well. There has been cases where ChatGPT is creating pseudo cases which don't even exist. Okay. And there is no security feature in ChatGPT. It's an open AI. Correct? Bard is developed by Google. It is more secured and more authentic information because it is linked with Google search. So the information that you will get is more authentic from reliable resources. And the chances of it having pseudo cases is less. I won't say it is not there because it's an AI. It can give pseudo cases, but it is lesser. Secondly, in Chat GPT free version, you don't have the feature of giving audio prompts or sharing an image. In Bard, you have it in the free version. Okay, and secondly, being a Google innovator, I prefer Google than ChatGPT. So there is nobody's paying me to say this, but I prefer using Bard than ChatGPT. So it is completely your choice. The functioning almost the same, but I would recommend Bard because it is more secured in that sense. Okay, a lot of theory. Let's get into practicality. Okay, so Bard, same process of giving a prompt. You have to give a prompt here and you will get a lot of information about whatever you ask. So let's do this. Create a okay. Can any of you create a prompt for me? Can some of you create a prompt for me that anything that you want me to search on Bard and then we can have about what should be in the prompt and what should not be in the prompt? Prompt is anything that we give here is called a prompt. Okay. So any suggestions that you have about what we can search on a prompt? Come on. Rather than me creating a prompt, why don't you give me a prompt? Should I? I don't want to ask why ChatGPT or Bard are better or not. Like I said, it's a preference that I have. You can use ChatGPT. I really don't have a problem with it. Nobody is giving me any sponsorship here. So okay. So let's what are the best predictions of 2024? Can we ask to create a cold calling? Yes, we can. That's a good one. Cold calling script. Let's do that. But Nikita, you will have to give me more details. So if I say cold calling script, but for what? Is it a service? It is a product? Is it what? Right? So thank you for asking. So I just want to put here that whenever you create a prompt, it has to be very, very specific. Okay. It has to be as specific and as particular and as customized you can make for your problem. So for example, I want to sell a service of training to schools, then my cold calling of create a cold calling script to call a principal to sell a service of training to school. It has to be that specific. Okay. Okay, so I'm using this Mohit. I'm putting the one that you send me, Mohit Surolia. 1 second. Can I copy it? Can I? Let me see if I can copy it. Okay, as an IT professional, create a client pitch and script email to business owners. Okay, let's see what Bard has to say. This is an email script. This is email that is generated here. Now, the advantage. You can double check your response on Google, which you can't do on ChatGPT. Right? On Bard, you'll be able to double check your response. Does it do translations? Let's try it. Translate this into, can I do Hindi? Hmm. Okay, so it can't do this way. Let's do this. Copy. So it can't translate the above message, but whatever text you give it in the prompt, they'll be able to translate into any other language for that matter. No, Akshay, it does translate. So no scoring here. Again, we are not comparing ChatGPT and Bard. Please don't do this. This is getting recorded. If it goes to ChatGPT, they'll ban me from using it. Please don't do this. Okay. Okay, right. All right. So this you can see, we'll be able to translate it in different languages. We just have to copy it in the prompt. All right. Now, if at all, now suppose let's create a list. Okay, let's create a list of do's, and don'ts for employees of an organization. Suppose you are the HR. Create create a list of do's and don'ts for employees of an organization. Suppose this is the prompt I gave. Okay. Okay. The do's and don'ts we have got it. Now I want to show you. So see, I'm not taking a session on Bard right now. I'm going to show you something that we can take from Bard or take it from ChatGPT, take it from any generative AI, and how we can convert that particular thing into a presentation. Okay, so we are going to do a chunk of text into a presentation, because I know you all are creating so many presentations, so much of text. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to select this text, do's, don'ts. Okay, I'm just copying this text and I'm going to, okay, so for those who don't know Canva, I'll just do a quick usage of Canva. You don't have, my voice is not audible? It is audible, Ekta, right? Okay, no, I got a message saying that can't hear. Okay, okay, great, thank you. So this tool is called Canva. You can do a lot of magic on Canva. I'm going to focus on something called as document. So we can create different documents on Canva. Okay. So I'm just going to copy. So Ashok, Canva is not free completely. There are few features which are free. Few features are paid. What I am showing you is the free feature. I'm not showing anything that is a paid feature. Okay, even the Magic Write was a free feature. What I'm showing you right now is also a free feature. Okay. So we copied so much of text in a document. Okay. Now somebody tells you, you know what, Vrushali, you have created a document. That's okay. But I want a PPT of this document. And you're like, oh God, I have to create PPT of so many points. So we have something called as convert. Can you see on this here on the screen? There's a button called convert. Yes, I'm showing free tools only. I'm not showing a paid. So can you see? So if you can see on my screen, there's an upgrade your plan screen here, which means that I'm using a free version. I can upgrade to paid version. I'm showing free. Okay. So convert button here. Click on convert. It's loading because it has so many points. Let's wait for 10 seconds. The different templates that are getting created here. I like this blue color. Okay.
Vrushali, there is one question under the chat box. Where did you select for PPT under Canva? Can you
I didn't
just...
select PPT under Canva. What I did was, okay, let me close. This was a document. I just clicked on convert. Convert to presentation. Convert. Yes, okay. It is converting my document into presentation. Okay. And I click on create my presentation. So what I did was, I'll go by the time it is creating, I took the list from Bard. You can take it from any generative AI. It can be Perplexity, it can be Chat GPT, it can be anything. Get the text, or you have something which is already written by you. Take it from that document, copy it. Go to Canva, open a document, put it on the document, and click on the button called convert. Once you click on convert, I'll take this question also, that is it only PPT? I'll take that question. 1 second. Huh? So if you see do's, professionalism, point, dress professionally. So whatever pointers you had in the document are all now converted on a presentation. Your entire slide deck is ready. What you have to do is make it more beautiful, make it more, maybe you want to add some pictures, you want to change the font, you don't like the text, or you can, so, and it is editable. So suppose if you don't like this text, right? You can just click on the text. Magic Write is always there for you. You can Magic Write and write rewrite. Conversion from PPT to doc is not yet available, but you can convert from doc to PPT. That feature is there. PPT to doc is, you can always download the PPT in the form of PDF and that becomes a document. Correct? So there is no particular thing that you can convert it to a single document, but it becomes a PDF for you. Okay. Can we add image? Yes, I'm going to show you adding images also. Don't worry. And is Canva for only PPT? No, Naeem. Canva can be used for creating work, creating social media creators, Instagram, reels, videos. Presentation is one of the features. You'll be able to create logos. You'll be able to create Facebook post. Name it and you can create it. Okay. Feature that I'm showing you today is Doc to PPT and Magic Write. If I have time in the end, I should have time in the end. If I have time in the end, I'll take up doing something more on Canva as well. Okay. It can create reels too, Ashok. Yes, it does. Okay. Come on. So, so this is what you can add. This is too long. Oh my God. I'll just do a, sorry. I'll just reduce the size. Okay. Now, how to add images to it? Now, suppose this is, you want this is the text about using company resources appropriately, right? So there's a second on the left hand side, there's a second thing called elements. Elements, you can search what kind of element you want. Suppose you want office. So here you can see now, see, choosing images becomes a challenge. So for example, you can see this crowned one. These are all paid images. Okay. But you can see these images where there is no crown. These are all free images. So while you're creating, you have to choose very carefully which image you want. Suppose you choose the paid image, then you will see the logo of Canva comes on. Okay. We can use images like this. We can reduce the size. We can increase the size. You can upload videos as well. For example, this is a video of people talking in office to each other, collaborating together. If you want to show a video also, you can add a video here. Okay, so of course you will be able to format it the way you want. So the best part is, even if it is created automatically, everything is editable. You don't like the color of the background, just change the color of the background to something else. I don't like this color. I'll put a gray color, or I put a yellow color, put an orange color. It all depends on which color I want. So it is not a hard and fast thing that okay, automatically created, you can't edit. It's a fixed thing. No, it's not. You'll be able to make changes, add elements, add videos, add shapes, add audio. Okay, so this is how you'll be able to add elements. Suppose you want to add going on a different screen. So you don't want to, you want to show respect. Okay, so let's do respect. We want to give graphic. So now see, this is they're greeting each other. It's a GIF kind of a thing. Okay, so you can add a GIF as well. Okay, so this is how you can create from a document, you can create a PPT, and you'll be able to make it better, make it more appealing, and make those necessary changes. But at least you are not copy pasting each sentences on different slides or doing that mundane work. Mundane work is done. Skeleton is ready. Now you have to make it beautiful. Okay. So this is the magic of using Canva. The feature first we saw about Magic Write. Magic Write will be helping you to continue writing, summarize, rewrite, make it more fun, formal, fix spelling, and so on. So in the free version, you'll be getting 40 credit. For one change that you do, 1 credit gets used. Okay, so you'll be able to make changes 40 times in the free version. Then Magic Write becomes premium. Okay, so this is the difference between the paid and the free version. There'll be some features which are available for free throughout. So for example, these images that you can see, there is no crown here. You can use it for as many time as you want. Nobody's going to charge you extra. But there are certain things that are pro or certain things that are freemium, free to start with, and then it becomes paid. Okay. No, not 1 day 40 credits is for login 40 credits. For one login, 40 credits. And that is only for Magic Write. Everything else is free. Okay. So this is about Canva. Going back. Now I'm going to show you a tool called Scribe. So about Canva, it is done. I was going to show you only 2 things in Canva. There are 100 things that you can do in Canva. If at all we have time left in the end, I can show you some more tips about what else you can do it on Canva. All right. Now we go to a different tool called Scribe. Any of you have heard about Scribe before? Heard about or used Scribe? No. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we have one yes, otherwise. Okay. All right. All right, no problem, no problem. So we are going to explore Scribe today. We are going to use Scribe today. Those who have used it are great, and I hope it has helped you. And if you have not used it till now, then let's plan on how to use it. Yes, Mohit, it is a SOP creation tool. So we all have processes. We all have steps that individuals have to do. We all have steps that everybody will have to follow, or as a senior, I want my juniors to follow. Scribe is used to create standard operating procedures in the form of visual documentation. Okay. So you will not have to sit and create a lot of screenshots. You don't have to do that. Scribe will be creating it automatically. Yes, Ekta? No? Okay. So we are going to look at a tool called Scribe. How will you go about it? Okay. Let's do this. Here, go to Google, type Scribe. Step-by-step creation. Okay. So how does it go about is, you can just create your login, and so you can log in using either your Gmail or any other portal, email ID, Outlook or anything. You can create a login ID password. This will become your dashboard. This is where you will be creating scribes. Okay, so let's create a scribe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you about how to install Chrome web extensions. Okay, and I want to give that to you as a reference. This is free, Ashok. This is free. Okay. So new. How do you want? You want a browser? You want the entire desktop to be captured? How do you want? So I select I want browser because that is the free part. The desktop and the mobile becomes paid. So you can see Pro. So we see select browser. I want you to capture a new tab. So once it starts capturing on here, over here, you'll be able to see one red dot. So it's still loading. It's still loading right now. Okay. So it is start capturing. This is where you can see. Once you finish, you have to click on here. If you want to pause, you can pause here. You can move your controls where you want to move. So I'll just keep it here. And I'm just doing one step by step. Okay. So on Google, I search for Google Chrome extension. So, okay. Click on Chrome Web Store. Internet has become slow, but it should not be this slow. I don't know why this is this slow. Wait, let me stop this and let me start again. I'm sorry. I'll just stop this and start again. I'll go to Scribe. I'll start new. Capture a scribe. Either just hold on a second. I'll just switch my internet. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah, am I back? Yeah. Okay, so now let's start. New, capture a Scribe browser. So I want to capture this window. Let's do it again. I'm sorry, my internet was playing crazy. Now let's. All right. So now I'll be searching extensions here. Now suppose I want, there are a lot of AI tools that are available here. So for example, Grammarly is one of them, or something called as Monica. Monica is also a very nice AI tool. So I just click on that. I already have that tool. So for those who don't have, you will have install button here. So you can just click on install and you will be able to install it in your uh, add-on list. Uh, I'll just choose a random. I want to show you how to install a Chrome Web Store. Yeah, so for any new add-on, just click on Add to Chrome. Once you click on Add to Chrome, you have to click it as an extension. And that extension gets stored on a group, on a Chrome extension bar. Okay, so this is where you will be able to see all your extensions. This is where you will see all the extensions. So many extensions that I've been using. Okay, and then you can complete capture. Okay, my Scribe is behaving in a different way. So what I'm trying to do it in Scribe is, Scribe will help me create a SOP. So what it does is, whatever I click, let me show you some Scribe that I had taken. So what it does is, wherever I click, it captures that as a screenshot. So for example, this is what I had created earlier. Okay. So how to sign up on a glass on Google Chrome. So first go to Google Chrome, click on enter. So this is all automatically created by Scribe. Okay. Then how to sign up? There will be click on sign up. Then about Clab opens. Then you have to sign up. You have to click on your email ID and then your sign up is done. So all these steps, I just made a click on it and created an SOP for me. Okay. Something else that also I had done, I'll show you. I don't know why it's not working right now. I'll just try it one more time after a bit. Okay. Or now suppose this was also a scribe that I created. Okay. So I went on Google Sheets. You have to rename your sheet. Okay. Then on sheet, I gave a command. So I gave this command. And after I gave that command, what happened? So these are all steps that are all created on Scribe. Okay, so this is what I want to try. So let's try it again. I'm going to show. Let's do this. Let's try. Let's explore one more tool while using Scribe. Okay, so there is an extension of Google Sheets. It is called Chat GPT for Sheets and Docs. Okay, so how will you do that? Open your Google Sheet, go to Extensions, click on Add-ons, get Add-ons. Okay, let's rename our sheet called GPT. Extensions. So there is an extension called GPT for Sheets and Docs. Okay, I'm enabling this function and I'm going to show you how this works. Now, for example, you you want to create a table. So suppose I have a table of a lot of data. Okay, and I want to arrange that data, filter that data. We have common functions here, right? But with Chat GPT, you will be able to do much more. So let's do that. You will be able to list of functions. I'll show you the list of functions of Chat GPT. You will be able to create a table. If you have just random data, you want to make it into a table, you will be able to create a table. You will be able to edit the table, classify the table, extract the table, and summarize the table also. For example, if you have the list of emails and you wanted to summarize that for you, it does it. Chat GPT summarizes the email that is given in the body to you. Okay, so let's use some Chat GPT functions here. How will you start using it? Equal to GPT underscore. Suppose right now I don't have any data table, right? So let's ask GPT to generate a table for me. All right. So generate a table, data of users with name, email address, contact number, and contact number and feedback of a workshop. So here, Chat GPT is generating a table for me. Of course, this is a fake data, but it generated a table for me for name, email address, contact number, and feedback. Okay. Now what I want you to do is, I want them to translate. So now equal to GPT underscore translate. Translate this text in. So whatever text you have here, if you want to translate to any other language that Google supports, you will be able to automatically create this using Chat GPT functionality. Okay. Then there are others also. So suppose you want to mm, suppose you want to summarize. Equal to GPT summarize this text. Now this is already a very small one. So let's see what Chat GPT summarizes. So with any data that you have, if you want to translate that data into a different language, if you want, suppose it's a very long data. Now suppose let me just combine all the data into one cell only. Okay. I'll just Control C. So it translated into Hindi also, and it created a summary for me also. Okay. So this is how we can use Chat GPT functions and enhance the use of Excel. See, Excel is any which way is a very powerful tool. This can be used on Google Sheets ka extension, extension called GPT for Sheets and Docs. Okay. What you have to don't forget to enable the chat. So once you install it, every time you use, you have to enable it. If you don't enable it, then your functions, for example, I'll open a different sheet. Okay. We just enabled this here on this sheet, right? Now I'm going on a new sheet. Okay. Let it load. Yeah. We have enabled GPT on this different sheet. Now we are on a new sheet. You can see this is not title. I have not named it yet. All right. And I'll put it equal to GPT underscore table, create a table of letters and corresponding color. Just randomly putting something. It will not give, it will give this error because for this, GPT is not a standard function of a sheet. Okay. You have to go to the extension, go to your extension GPT for Sheets and Docs and enable the GPT function. I did this so that you don't make this mistake and it becomes a very strong fit on for you that you have to enable it every time you open the sheet to use the GPT functions. I hope this is clear. We can improve our Hindi to yes. Filter, okay. Any extension for MS Excel? Uh, I will check and maybe get back to you, Abbas. Right now, I have only extension for Google Chrome. So Google Sheets. Yes. Okay, so now this was on Sheets. I wanted to show you an app which really makes Google Sheets very powerful. Google Sheet is any which way is a very, very powerful tool. This makes it even more user friendly and makes it more amazing. I just love this. Somebody asked me how to add a filter, so just one second. So just select the row where you want to add a filter. There is a filter button here. Just click here and your filter is done. Okay, and then you can sort it out from A to Z. Okay, A to Z or Z to A or any way that you want to filter. Okay, now let us try one more time. I really want to show you this SOP creation. So let me try one more time about Scribe. I really, really want this to work. So let's try it one more time. Okay, we're not giving up on it. So click on New, Create Browser. Suppose I select this sheet. So let's record on sheet. Yes. Now it is capturing this browser. Okay. Now whatever functionality that I'll do here. So okay. So now I'm renaming the sheet. This is 5th January AI session sheet. I renamed the sheet. Okay. Suppose this was, I'll just write the function again. So equal to GPT summary. Okay, I want to summarize this. Tell, okay. Did I do an error? GPT summary. So what happened was the extension got disabled. So I have to enable GPT functions. So you see, because see what happens here, these extensions are not part of that tool, right? It is not part of Google Sheet. It's an additional thing that we are using on Google Sheet. And that is why it will behave in this manner. Okay, so we just have to enable. So it's just hardly, what, 1 second. So again, GPT underscore summary and click on this text. Done. IQ. GPT summary. That should not be the case. Summarize.
GPT underscore summarize.
Okay, and then I drag it. Summary for all. Select these two. This. Making it bigger. Perfect. All right, and now I'm stopping this. Okay, so now let's see what this got created. So now you'll understand what SOP got created. Okay. Okay, so first it automatically created the title of this. Okay, automatically title. Now first step was navigate to the sheet. Second step was click here. This image will come. It is still loading. So let's wait for it to finish loading and then go. And you know, it recorded 43 steps. You can see here, it recorded 43 steps that we made here. Okay, so let's see. I showed you how to add a filter. So it went to filter. Click here. Click this text field. So I renamed the file. Correct. I renamed it here. I typed 5th January AI session sheet. Then I again came here. I clicked on this. I clicked on GPT underscore summary. I selected this cell, typed enter. It didn't happen. It showed the error. Then again clicked here and so on. So you see, all this was automatically taken screenshots of and getting created here, step by step. I went to extensions. I enabled GPT functions. Then I came back here. Then I wrote this. Then I clicked here. I gave this. So all this is getting created. The images are still loading. So all these SOPs are getting created automatically. I don't have to sit and create screenshots, click screenshots and make this, right? So if there is any tool that you want to teach to your team, play it again on a new, can these, no, this just creates SOPs. It doesn't recreate the process. Okay, and what you can do is you can copy this link and share this online file, or you can click on share and you can export this as PDF. You can email them also, but you can export as PDF and share with me. So you can add email addresses here. You can embed it somewhere. So this embed, you can put it on different websites if you want. Suppose on your own website, on your company website, if you want to put some SOPs for your, maybe there is some registration portal, or maybe how to read a blog on your website, or anything that you want to embed it. So you can do that, or you can just export it into a PDF and send it to your team. I'm just going to copy this link here and maybe share it in the chat with you for reference about how it will come to. Okay. Now suppose if you think that, you know what, in between, I think we should be able to add one more step. There's a plus button here. Click on this plus button and you will be able to give a tip. You'll to give a new capture. You will be able to add a step. You'll be able to add a GIF. So this is not, okay, so the best part is this is not something that it's created, and again, it's just wo patthar ki lakir. It is not that way. Okay. You will be able to make the changes as in when you want. Okay. And even if suppose only text was here, right? If you want to add an image here of your own, you want to delete the step. You don't want this step, just delete it. So whatever SOP is created, you can delete the steps, you can edit the steps, and you can add more steps also. Okay, so it's a very powerful tool. It's a free tool. And once you're done editing, you just click on done editing. You can only record the, yeah, so it will be, suppose it's a Zoom that you are recording, so it will record the screen. No, it will not, because it's a video that is happening. No, this is screenshots that it takes. Wherever you click, it takes screenshots. Okay, so you cannot record a video or an audio for that matter. It's a screenshot PDF that you will be able to extract. Okay, you can add. So suppose if your organization takes this as a subscription, then all team members can be in one group, and then all these SOPs can be created in one folder, can be shared to a team, and so on. These are different features. But if you want to use it as an individual also, you'll be able to use it, and it works very beautifully. You can see here. That's why I wanted to really show you. Earlier it happens, I was feeling bad. But yeah, so this is about done editing, and everything gets saved on your dashboard. Okay, so this is, I'll show you. I'll go back. So you can see this is my dashboard. This is my login. You can see here my picture. And whatever I have done till now, you can see all here. Okay. So this is how it works. So this is, as a PDF, you'll be able to download, not a doc. It's a PDF. These are all images, right? And there'll be clickable links. So it becomes a PDF and not a document. But it is still, so once I download it, right? Suppose you downloaded this as a PDF, but the editable version is in your login. So you can always come back and edit it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. And I think it's time for Q&A. There were some questions in the chat which I have missed. So we can take that up. Ekta?
Yeah, so while we are open to a Q&A session, let us launch a feedback poll wherein you can just share the feedback for this particular session. And if you would like to have any other sessions as well, so you can also give us the options or suggestions wherein we can curate such sessions for you.
Yeah, I really request you to spend this 2 minutes by giving feedback. It always helps us to bring something in a much better and a customized way that you want. So feedback becomes very critical. Thank you for filling this feedback. And of course, I'm going to stay back and take up few questions. I'm not going anywhere. Please fill the feedback form and then we can take a Q&A. In the meanwhile, let me see if I can find some questions. Oh, a lot of you were saying it's summarized. Thanks. I was writing summary. Okay. Yes, Mohit, it's a list of formula prompts. As I showed you in the chat GPT window, there were list of formula prompts given there. Ekta, if so those who have finished, can I ask them to write something in the chat? Is that okay?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
And there is one Q&A also.
Okay.
Like, can we prepare a Excel report from a raw Excel during using AI, and how? So this is
Can you prepare an Excel report from raw Excel data using AI, and how? I think you can use the chat GPT function, so you can have your data ready in the sheet, and whatever you want to do is summarize, you want them to classify, you want them to do whatever. So the GPT functions that we saw, you can use that and make the raw data into more usable data. So you'll be able to use this functionality of GPT for Excel and for sheets and docs. Okay. Okay, so I see thank yous and thank you for sharing and oh my God, wow, thank you. What I want you to think, I told you in the start, right? Awareness, one step, skilling, another step. The third and the fourth step, we will not leave the session before that. Whatever you've learned here, I want you to write one sentence about what you're going to use and how. I want you to write one sentence about, suppose I'm going to use Scribe to create SOPs for my production process. That's fine. I want you to think about the implementation also before you leave the session. Okay. So then I really want you to use this. Maybe Bard, you are going to use it. Maybe Canva, the magic write, or Canva document to presentation, information to presentation, adding elements, anything. Even a small thing that you will be using is a win for me, right? As a trainer, I think that there's a takeaway for you, right? I'm going to use Canva to make PPT. Okay, I'm going to daily work. Wow, daily work. All right. Um, there's a question. Can we create SOP from a recorded video? Recorded video, how will you take screenshots? So every time you have to pause a video, you have to click the screen and take a screenshot. You can do that, but it's a very tedious task. I would not recommend you to create an SOP from a video. Right?
Yeah, and there is one more question under the Q&A, which is like on Scribe only. So if a person is giving a KT on any tool and start using Scribe, is it possible to create a SOP to that person?
Absolutely. So for example, if Vrushali is giving KT to Ekta, okay? And if Vrushali is sharing a screen, like what I did in the session, right? I shared my screen, I was explaining you do this, do this, do this. The Scribe will automatically create the SOP. Then that SOP will be shared with Ekta. So while presenting and giving KT, I can start my Scribe and the steps will get recorded. So brilliant idea. For knowledge transfer, it's a brilliant idea. Yeah. But then for that, I have to, so I am recording on Scribe. I have to share my screen, and so it will not be Ekta can't do a Scribe because she is not sharing a screen. Scribe only logic is wherever you click, it captures. So somebody who is listening cannot do that. Somebody who is clicking on the screen can do a Scribe, if that answers your question. I can see a lot of implementation plan. I mean, by uploading my file directly. Yeah. So what you can do is you can convert your Microsoft Excel into a Google Sheet. Okay, you can just upload your sheet, upload your Excel into Drive. It gets converted into Google Sheets. And once you have on Sheets, you can do anything that you want, any data that you can use. Material after end of session to refer to. So I can share something like I say the person can click on the share screen, then it won't capture instead. It will, but it will be the same screen, right? It will not be an SOP. It will be capturing, just taking screenshot that you have clicked here, you have clicked here, you have clicked here. It will not be a step. You can try if it works for you. I'm not saying no, but the best use of Scribe is when somebody is explaining you. First step is this, second step is this, third step is that is the better.
I think there are no further questions under the Q&A and under the chat sections. So before we wind up this session, I would like to thank you, Vrushali, for such a wonderful insights that you have shared. And by implementing this small practical tips on AI will definitely ease our work at our workplace. So thank you for such a wonderful knowledge that you have shared today.
Thank you, Ekta. It's a pleasure. Trust me, I love the audience. They were engaging every second. So that made me also excited and on my toes about how I can do the best and
I know
give
there
more and
might
more.
be a couple of more questions also.
Yeah, so I get very excited when the audience is so active. So thank you, Ekta, and thank you so much for being so active and responsive. Thank you. Just the last thing that I want to share is that is on the screen that AI is not going to replace our creativity. Human creativity is always going to be powerful. You have to keep it sharp. And then AI is going to empower and create wonders for you. So always remember that. Okay. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ekta. Once again, thank you for the opportunity.
And to all the audience, I would like to tell this recorded session will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you can just search like Ethica Insurance Broking and you can check for this recorded session also. On an email also, once the sessions has been over, like on Monday, you will get an auto-generated email from Zoom with the recording link. So stay tuned and please be updated for the other upcoming sessions as well during the following next Fridays. So you can join for those sessions as well.
Yeah, I love the topic, importance of gut. We all have been, couch potatoes, actually chair potatoes or laptop potatoes, if I can say. It is very important to take care of your gut, take care of your health. And I really, really would really tell you to please attend this session. It's going to be really amazing for yourself. So also mentally learn how to be productive, and then physically for yourself also you need to be very productive. So please
that's right.
do attend the session. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Vrushali. And thank you once again for all of them for joining for this particular session.